only religion was the moon. Made a couple million, hallelujah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Washington football team. December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. There on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gibson here running out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Perkins. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Watch that in. Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Edwards got
29. 29. 52. 52. 52 to Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw, it's Carr. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On play action, it's Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing is Perkins. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Gibson again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Now Perkins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. Jacobs.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. 36, 36. Kill.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Carr completes it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing now is Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. There he goes, right side. The 20.
What you doing out there, boy?
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 10. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It's our time. 5-2 is the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
93. 93.
Mike 52.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. first down. It's Jacobs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Perkins. Got his man. It's Williams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
off play action. Perkins steps away. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
And his kick is indeed good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 8 coming up. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Check 31, check 31. Kill.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Running is Jacobs. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now a play fake. Carr. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
17. Raiders 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. They'll run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
I'm coming. My 52.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and a couple, Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's see what you got. My 52, hey, 734.
Here's Carr to throw. And that will be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 24-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie first-rounder, Jamin Davis. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The final shot here before half for Carr. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Tight end right. 4 down. Check. 50.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the screen.
From the gun, Carr. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. A give to Gibson running right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
to throw is Perkins. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
It's a gain of 6. And the Washington 1st down.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Bosa on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On third down, Perkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
The throw complete here to Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Max 50, Max 50. Come on. Hey, now look out. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Rip right.
Back to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington first down.
A handoff for Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
Throwing is Perkins. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 24.
Raiders 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run it with Jacobs, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Jacobs now. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me, with enough touches, he could easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. He finds his man Johnson. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
On play action, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
3 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you make...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Perkins. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Perkins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Perkins. That's Samuel, caught left side. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Back to throw. Perkins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Perkins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Washington on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Perkins. And he finds McLaurin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
Off play action. Perkins. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Gibson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
One more time with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
That's the way.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And now here's another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. On first down, it's Gibson finding room to the 20 and finally taken down at the 15. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
This was Washington 45. Raiders 19. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Chase Young in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. To try again after the sack. Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Raiders first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, my 52, my 52. Bring it.
Running it with Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A big offensive explosion helped leading